Hi, I'm Bill McConnell. This is day 5 of my 90-day reboot, and I just spent some time halfway up a mountain feeling extremely lazy because I drove up. I'm in my wife's car right now, and I drove up and stopped at a parking area where several things are happening. First of all, there's a lot of cars there, and it's only 8 o'clock in the morning. It's Labor Day, by the way, so a lot of people have got time off, and it's a special day, and they're doing stuff. And what are they doing? They're riding bicycles up the mountain, up, and we're talking several miles to get from the bottom area where a lot of people park at the bottom to get to the top. And I'm about 3/4 of the way up, and so by the time these bikers get to me, they're tired, but they keep on going and they keep on doing it. And for me, this is day 5 of my personal 90-day reboot, where I'm just trying to rediscover what I need to do and rediscover some purpose and some thoughts and ideas in my mind. When I looked at those bikers, I'm thinking, none of them are doing this for the first time. Now, maybe one guy was, because there was one guy, he came up, he was coming up, and he had a bike, and he was in cargo shorts, camouflage cargo shorts, a t-shirt, no helmet, and he was just going up the hill. My guess is maybe he's just a really fit guy, and that was his first time doing it. But everybody else, they had the right kind of shorts, they had the right kind of shoes, they had the right kind of shirt, they had the right kind of helmet. And then there's the off-road, because this is an intersection where there's off-road trails. And so several bikers were coming with their off-road, their off-road bikes, biking up and stopping for a little bit, and and continuing on with their process. And I saw a few bikers that were able to go down. And when you get to go down this hill, several miles of going down, they're going down fast. They're going down really fast. But for me, day 5, here's what I thought. It's kind of like New Year's, where you say, I'm going to make these New Year's resolutions. I'm going to do these great things. It's going to be absolutely amazing. I'm going to change this. I'm going to change that. I'm going to change this other thing. I'm going to change these things in my life. And this year is going to be so much better than any other year that I've ever had in my entire life. However, usually by the second week, none of it's been done. And for me, for doing a reboot, for you doing a reboot, it's one thing. Take one small step. Do one thing and conquer it. Do one thing and conquer it, and then add that, build on that success. Do one thing and conquer it. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to conquer my mornings. That's the one thing that I'm going to try and do. I'm not going to try and figure all these different things out all at once and change this and change that and change all these other things. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to figure the one thing out. I'm going to conquer the one thing. And the one thing that I'm going to conquer is I'm going to conquer my mornings. Conquer my mornings with a varied weekly schedule that is nobody's fault, except for the fact that that's just how we are as a family. With me and my wife has a varied weekly schedule, and her mornings, I conduct myself and my mornings around her mornings, so that her mornings are as easy as possible, because that's just the kind of husband I am. That's just who I am. And so that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm working on right now, is not changing 20 things and changing my entire life. I'm changing one thing, just one thing to start with. Conquer my mornings. The concept, win the morning, win the day. I'm Bill McConnell.